How's this place? Amazing, right? And this week I want to share with you two fantastic places right here in Mauritius. If you're a nature lover, you're gonna love this one. That's coming right up. So I thought today I'd take you along for a little walk with me and discuss these two amazing places that I think everyone in Mauritius should come and visit. The first one is Eau Bleue and the second one is called the Sept Cascades, or the 7 waterfalls. Now, both you can do on your own, but I would recommend the second one to do with a guide. So, yeah, I'm going to show you these amazing places today. So let's start with talking about Eau Bleue, because I think this, quite frankly, is one of the most beautiful areas in Mauritius, and it's pretty easy to get to. You can find it on Google Maps. I'll leave all the directions on screen for you right now. So it's in the southeast part of Mauritius, just below Mocha. Eau Bleue is also called the waterfall La Source, and you'll find it in the little village of Cluny, but it is pretty easy to find. You'll find this very narrow road with water pipes, and you know that the water source is below you. There's a very small car park, so park there, and of course do take your litter away with you, please. Let's try and be conservation savvy. So Eau Bleue is basically a river which then flows into a couple of rather nice basins, and the water is so pure and so clear that of course it's blue. So Eau Bleue, literally translated from French, is blue water. There are a couple of waterfalls here, and it's really easy once you find it to actually get there because the hike is not hectic. You can literally park in the car park and then it's just a couple of 100 meters and you find your way down onto the river. Now there are a couple of spots where you can stop. So what we usually do is we arrive and then we walk up to the top waterfall and then gradually make our way down. You can't miss Eau Bleue. You'll know you've reached it because it's the largest body of water.
Do not go too close to the edge, please.
Yeah. Do not go too close to the edge, he says. And interestingly, the day that we went, the waterfall was not flowing. So perhaps let me know down in the comments if you're Mauritian or if you know anything about Eau Bleue, why potentially the water wasn't flowing here, because just the waterfall above and the next one up from there, the water was definitely flowing. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments. But wow, what a place this is. Do be careful though, because it can be a little bit slippery at Eau Bleue. You do have to clamber down some rocks and it can be quite steep. But generally this is a very easy hike for anybody. I mean, in fact, it's not really a hike. Yeah, definitely take your swimming costume because that water is absolutely stunning. And in the height of summer, it's really refreshing. It's actually quite fresh. I'd say it's probably about, I don't know, 16 to 18 degrees, which for us in Mauritius, when we're used to sea temperatures of 25, 26, 27, that feels quite frigid.
Oh, freezing.
The most striking thing, of course, about the main Eau Bleue waterfall, or that pool, is the colour. Yeah, it's amazing to see water that blue. It really is a natural phenomenon, and that's why I wanted to share it with you today, because I really think that if you come to Mauritius, this is just one of those places that is so worth visiting. And you can see here lots and lots of guavas. These are great to eat. It's nice when you can find local fruit right here. There you go, it's probably not the ripest. I reckon the monkeys have been eating these. Tons of them. Now the second place that I want to talk about is the Sete Cascades, or the Seven Waterfalls. Located in the middle of a lush valley situated in the central region of Mauritius in the village of Henrietta, Sete Cascades consists of not only 1 but 12 incredible waterfalls. But at the Sete Cascades, definitely I would say take a guide, because I reckon this is the sort of place where you could quite easily get lost. And yeah, it's the sort of place as well that if you fall and break an ankle, yeah, it's going to be pretty hardcore trying to get out of there. So guides are pretty easy to find. I will leave all links down below in the description, so do check that out. We used a lovely local guide, and yeah, it's really very reasonably priced, and they usually bring lunch as well. So that's really cool, because it means you don't have to pack anything for yourselves other than water and of course suntan lotion and mosquito repellent. And how's this? Black River Gorges at the viewpoint here, look at it. Absolutely stunning. I mean, there's so many great places in Mauritius. Lots of places of natural beauty. You know, if you're into hiking, this is a great place. So the hike that I actually did not involve Seven Cascades. I think we actually only did 3, if memory serves me correctly. But if you wanted to, you can do a full day hike where you do all of the waterfalls. It's also for those who are fit, because there is quite a lot of scrambling down tight paths, steep little rocky sections, can be slippery if it's rained a lot. Yeah, so I absolutely would recommend taking somebody who knows the place well. So why do I recommend it? Well, because it's a really amazing place, especially if you get to see the waterfalls in their full splendor. If you go in the rainy season, which is when I recommend going, there'll be more water, so of course the waterfalls will be more pronounced and much more majestic. It's also wonderful to experience the forest there. It gives you a feel of, you know, the real natural Mauritius, how it used to be back in the day when it was covered in virgin forest all over the island. This hike is also cool because I think it's pretty much one of the only hikes in Mauritius where you get access to so many waterfalls on one single hike. I think you'll be hard pressed to find anything quite as spectacular as the waterfalls and the scenery that you find here. Also quite cool is when you go on this hike, you can stop at some of the pools, you can swim of course, and you can dip your toes in, and there are tons and tons of fish that like to nibble your toes, so that's really cool. One other thing I do want to note is that it is quite a touristy place, so you know, don't expect to go to the Seven Cascades and have it all to yourself. There are lots of tour guides operating there, and yeah, there are lots of people. So that's it from me. I thought it'd be cool to take you out and about for a change on a little hike and share with you my 2 favorite natural wonders in Mauritius, my 2 favorite hikes. These are things that, yeah, I really think you should do if you come to Mauritius, because it's not only about the ocean and beautiful beaches here, is it? There's so much other stuff to see and to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment if you think these are cool places and the sort of places that you'd like to visit. And of course, like and subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want to support the channel, and I will check you on the next one. I'm out of here. These flies are driving me nuts. See ya.